Hey everybody, Max coming here. It's Little Kitty Podcast. It's not too long. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Are you celebrating today? Trump is guilty. He's guilty on 87 counts of he's guilty on 497 counts. He's guilty. What is it, 34? He's guilty on 34 counts of the. What did he do? 30. I don't know how the law works exactly. But okay, if you guys aren't hip, or if you're not hip to the political news, there, if you're not like one of those people that you're not a person that pays attention to the shit that's going on in the world there. There's this guy named Donald Trump. He was in that movie Home Alone 2. He's famous for bankrupting hotels and casinos and having really shitty hair and being fat. And he had another TV show called the Apprentice, where he said, "You're fired." When people sucked. He'd be like, "Hey, Jimmy, you sucked at this. You're fired." It was a popular show. I don't know. Back then, everybody loved Trump. That was before he was president, so it was okay to love him. And then there was he got a little roasted. I'm a comedian. Sometimes I do roast battles. And, a lot of people saying Tom Brady didn't really like his roast. He can't take a joke, The comedians were roasting him and he was getting offended. It's like, hey, dude, this is a roast battle, okay? There's not a roast. This is a roast. These are supposed to be offensive jokes, Fucking Tom Brady. You think you're better than me with your chiseled jaw? I know you got plastic surgery. I seen the before and after pictures, Tom Brady. I'd look really hot too if I had $100 million. Anyway, so President Obama was giving a speech there, and he was roasting Donald Trump. He's like, I'm going to do something you'll never do. I'm president, And then then CNN showed the picture of Trump just sitting there like, God damn it, nobody makes me look bad. Nobody makes me look. I've been trying to tell everybody that you're from Kenya because I'm trying to stay relevant. Because no one's watching my TV show, so I'm trying to stir the pot and stay relevant. Because I want people to watch my TV show because I'm really bad at running casinos and they all go bankrupt and I don't have any money and all I got is this goddamn TV show and the ratings are down and I need them to go up, so I'm going to say that the president's from Kenya just so I can get some goddamn ratings. And now he's making fun of me. Because I said he was from Kenya, now he's making fun of me, telling me I'll never be president. Well, you know what I'll do? I'm going to become president. And he ran for president. And his campaign slogan was like, Hillary Clinton's a fat whore. And everyone's like, yeah, that's right, she is. Let's vote for that guy. He's saying what we all want to say, that Hillary Clinton's a fat whore. He's saying stuff no other politician says. Mostly about Hillary Clinton being a fat whore. And then he wins he wins in 2016 there, and then America loses their shit. Everyone in America loses their fucking shit. They're like, oh my God, can you believe it? Can you believe what this guy's saying? I can't believe it. Can you believe what he's saying? He said Hillary Clinton's a fat whore. I can't believe it. How can he say that? How can he say this in America? How can he say Hillary Clinton's a fat whore? So everyone was crying for 4 years, even though every single policy was exactly the same as every president before him, Trump, Biden, Bush, Clinton, Reagan, all these fucking guys are all this exact same fucking thing. Because it's all a big puppet show to not make you think about the central banking mafia printing trillions of dollars. Don't worry about that. Keep fighting about the different politicians. Don't worry about these guys that print trillions of dollars anytime they want. Oh yeah, keep whining about the rich people. Keep whining about, billionaires shouldn't exist, but don't mind me. I'm just going to go ahead and print $6 trillion, give it to my friends. But yeah, billionaires shouldn't exist, though. Hey, don't pay attention to me. Every politician supports a central bank. Anyway. So he does that for 4 years there. And then it's 2020. Then, of course, COVID hits. And everyone goes even more crazy. Everyone goes super fucking crazy, The Democrats realize, they're like, okay, we fucking hate Trump. How can we get rid of this guy? Oh, let's go fucking crazy about this goddamn China virus, And And then all the corporations like Amazon were like, yeah, go fucking go crazy about China virus. It'll make all my competition go out of business, but not me because I'm fucking Amazon. I'm goddamn Jeff Bezos. Oh, your mom and pop restaurant? Oh, you're going out of business? Well, I don't care because I'm fucking Amazon Fresh, all right? It's called regulatory capture. It's where we use the government to shut down our competition. And actually in Japan, they have laws where the government's not allowed to shut businesses down because the mafia used to do that. And so that's why Japan never actually shut down. But everyone in America is fucking retarded, you know. So anyway, then the 2020 election, and then there was the 2020 election. And apparently Trump was winning. He was winning, but then they had the mail-in ballots. Then they started counting the mail-in ballots because all the liberal cucks were still afraid to go outside. Even after 1 year, they were still afraid to go outside. So they mailed in their ballots. Maybe, apparently, I don't know. I mean, Biden probably did sell favors to foreign countries as he was vice president, so I wouldn't really put it past him to fake mail-in ballots or any of these fuckers. You know, I wouldn't put it past Trump either. So anyway, he lost that election, and then January 6th happened. A bunch of fat people went to Washington, and then the cops let them in the what do you call it? The Congress building, the Capitol building. They unlocked the doors and let them in, and then there was one drunk dude, probably worked for the FBI or the CIA, threw a brick through a window, started smashing shit. And the news kind of went with that shit, and they're like, oh my God, they're trying to take over the government, even though they don't have any guns. No one brought any, they didn't bring any weapons. There's one dude, he's cosplaying, he's wearing a Viking helmet. He's functionally retarded. And we're going to put him in jail for 20 years. Anyway, in AOC, she said she was scared for her life because there's too many billionaires. And, and then they tried to, I don't know, I don't know what they tried to do. They tried to arrest Trump for doing that, for, telling, I don't know what exactly, he didn't, I guess he told the people to protest or something, so I don't know. I mean, they didn't have any weapons, but it was, it was an insurrection trying to take over the government, trying to overthrow the government with no weapons. And ever since then, everyone's still been pissed at Trump. And it's 3 years later, everyone's still fucking pissed at Trump. They won't shut the fuck up about Trump, even though he's not president anymore. They're still like, wow, why can't we do it? Why do we have free healthcare? Why isn't everything free? I don't understand. Why is there inflation? Oh, God, I don't understand. Why the central bank printed $6 trillion. Now there's all this inflation. It must be corporate greed. I'm a fucking retard, So that, it's been going on. Then Trump says he's going to run for president again because he's a fat old fuck and he doesn't have shit to do. He can't just retire in the Bahamas and fuck prostitutes some more. He's got to run for president again. And all the left-wing people are like, God damn it, Trump. You're not running for president again, God damn it. We're going to arrest you. We can't arrest you for the insurrection because no one with half a brain would think that was an insurrection. We can't arrest you for whatever the fuck else he did because there's no evidence of that. We made all that shit up, even though Hunter Biden left his laptop on there that had all the emails of him selling favors to foreign countries, saying he's got to pay the big man 10%. And the big man's definitely not his dad. Don't worry about that, though. So how could we gotta arrest Trump somehow? Oh, you know what he did? He paid. Okay, so that's his little summary. That's a little 9-minute summary of how we got to this point here. So Trump, he fucked this fat whore, Stormy Daniels, who had fake tits. I don't know. I guess Trump's into fake tits. I'm not really into fake tits. I don't know. I don't really understand. They're kind of off-putting. Like I don't. They're unattractive. Plastic surgery is unattractive. I don't really understand the guys that are attracted to that shit. It's very unattractive. But anyway, he paid off this fat whore, and then she was gonna blab about it. She's gonna be like, he had sex with me, even though he met his wife Melania on Epstein's fuck island. So is the rumor. The rumor is Trump met his wife Melania on one of Epstein's fuck islands, and she was brought over there, from one of those Soviet countries, And Trump was there with some other chick, and he sees Melania, and he talks to this dude. He's like, "Hey, let's switch girls." And he's like, "All right," and that's how he met Melania. Supposedly, that's a rumor that I've heard. I heard that rumor from what's his name? The great Fitzdog, Greg Fitzsimmons, great comedian, Greg Fitzsimmons. So anyway, his wife's a whore. His wife's a supermodel whore, supermodel Russian whore. So she knows the business, okay? She knows she's like in that Game of Thrones, when Tyrion, he's telling the whore chick, he's like, "All right, look, babe, I'm Tyrion Lannister, all right? I'm rich as fuck, and you're a dumb whore. So I'm gonna pay you a bunch of money. You're only gonna suck my dick, even though I'm a dwarf. I got a decent-sized dick for a dwarf, and you're only gonna suck my dick, okay? Because I got the most money, and you're a dumb whore, and all you care about is money." And then he kind of fell in love with her a little bit, but then his family betrayed him, and then he got arrested, and then that dumb whore was fucking his dad, and then he shot her with a crossbow. That was a great show. Game of Thrones, except for those last few seasons there, But anyway, it's kind of like, that's what Melania is just like. She's like the, Trump is like Tyrion Lannister, and Melania Trump's like the dumb whore, She knows the arrangement, She gets the money. She gets to live the lavish lifestyle, and she's just gotta, every few days, I don't know, maybe every few months, just gotta bend over and close her eyes for a few seconds and think about her happy place. She gave birth, she gave birth to their son, and so that's why, she wasn't down, she's like, come on, Trump, I know I'm a dumb whore, but I just had a baby, all right? I don't feel like doing it. And Trump's like, all right, whatever. I'll just go have sex with this porn star. You stay home, take care of my kids. I'm going to go fuck this dumb porn star with way too much plastic surgery. It's better than beating off. I'm not the type of guy that just watches porn and beats off, all right? I got to fuck this dumb prostitute, former porn star with too much plastic surgery, all right? I'm goddamn Donald Trump, So he fucks that chick there, And then he's running for president, And she's like, I'm going to tell everybody you fucked me. I'm a dumb whore. I'm a porn star. I got too much plastic surgery. He's like, all right, baby. Don't say anything. Here's some money. Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm trying to be president. And she's like, okay, I won't tell anybody. Thanks for the money. And then, just like the dumb whore that she is, she goes and blabs. She takes the money and then she blabs. This is why you can't pay kidnappers. You can't pay terrorists. This Stormy Daniels. She's the exact reason why you can't pay off terrorists. You can't pay off kidnappers. Because once they take the money, they'll just kill your kid anyway. Once they take your money, they're just going to blow up the plane anyway. So she takes his money and then she blabs. She's like, yeah, I sucked his dick. It looked like a mushroom. And, I don't know. I guess some of the money he gave her was from his campaign or something. I don't know what the deal is. But apparently that's 34 crimes. I don't know what 34 crimes that is. But, I feel like that's just like one crime, right? Like taking money. Like stealing money, I guess. Or, okay, maybe two. Stealing money and then paying a dumb whore to shut up. I guess, is that 2 crimes? So anyway, they're doing his trial there in New York, So of course, New York is a super sympathetic to his cause there, He can definitely get a fair trial in there, I guess probably New York or San Francisco. Those would probably be the two places where Trump could get the fairest trial in the world, And anyway, he's guilty. So I guess they're definitely going to appeal that, huh? They're definitely going to appeal that, right? They're definitely going to appeal that. What's is he going to go to jail here? What's the What's the like? Are people still gonna vote for him? I guess. I mean, I remember people talking about this. Like, there's no law that says you can't serve as president from jail. Yeah, so so it's possible he could win the presidency and just like be president while in jail, because it's technically possible. Or I don't know, maybe America could wake the fuck up and not vote for any of these two fucking idiots. Oh God, what the fuck's wrong with everybody? What the fuck's wrong with the world? Oh God. How does it? Okay, if anyone's considering voting for those two people, just do the world a favor. Just go in your car, go in the garage, turn on the car, make sure all the ventilation is closed. Also, if you have an electric car, this isn't gonna work. This is only gonna work if you have one of those modern American combustion cars. Just leave the engine running, take a little nap. That's all you gotta do. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. I don't support suicide because you're dumb. It's okay. If you're dumb, you don't have to kill yourself. Just don't vote. You know? If you're dumb, just don't vote. Don't share your opinions with anyone. Don't, just do the least amount of dumb stuff possible. You know? Just try to, just eat your own boogers. All right? Probably don't have any kids. Do the world a favor. Don't have any kids. Oh, God. You see these people on the news there that are like outside of his trial? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Not exactly the high end of the DNA pool, eh? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is our country. This is the country we live in, folks. You know, I don't want to get too political with this podcast here. You know, what else is going on here? Oh, Sony PlayStation. They had a state of play where they introduced all their up and coming new games, and there was nothing. It was all fucking boring ass games. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You made a little press conference for this nothing? Fucking Sony PlayStation, what are you doing, man? Like, the last game they present supposed to be like the show, the star of the show there, and it's like Astro Boy. It's like okay, if you guys have a PlayStation 5, they made this game called Astro's Playroom, which is like a intro game to like help you learn how to use the controller, and everyone says it's like the best game, you know. And I guess they're making a sequel called Astro Bot, and that's the star of the showcase there. This is a fucking boring show, man. Show me some. I want to see some cool shit. Show me Grand Theft Auto 6 or something. Show me something I can beat off to. You know. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.